Well, a national tour is making a stop right here in Connecticut. This is all to spread the word about a new documentary. It is called American Made Movie. And here to tell us more about the project, what inspired it, and when we can see it here in Connecticut, one of the film's creators, Nathaniel McGill. Good to see you, Nathaniel. How are you?
It's great to be here.
So tell us how you decided to make this movie, American Made Movie.
You know, my family grew up in manufacturing, so it was something that we often thought about in terms of what was going on in the household. But it really wasn't until a little bit later when we started making documentaries, me and my partner Vincent Vittorio of Life is My Movie Entertainment, doing different topics, that we started to look at the food movement and how people were buying their groceries, how people were going to farmers market, looking at that organic label, and realizing that entire stores were changing the way that they put things in the store based on the demand of the consumers for those goods. And it made us ask, whatever happened to the Made in the USA label?
It seems like more people, I would think, would want to buy Made in the USA. Most of us are proud to live here, proud to be Americans. I think a lot of us just find that it's difficult to find what we really want made in America.
Yeah, you know, there's a natural progression I think we go through. Everybody cares about the price. We want it to be competitively priced, right?
Sure.
And then the quality, and we want that definitely matters. And what we're asking people to do is just think one step deeper and take a look at where the item is made, locally, within your state, or within your community. Because after the recession, everybody's asking, hey, what can I do to help improve my economy? And we think that's the ticket. So if you're looking at where products made, those guys and those women that are making that stuff in your hometown, they're the ones keeping your favorite coffee shop open, your favorite restaurant open. And so it really does matter, you know, where we're looking at, you know, our products, where they're made.
It seems like it can be confusing, too. You could buy a Ford thinking you're buying American, and maybe it wasn't even made in America, and you buy a BMW thinking it was, or you don't buy a BMW thinking it's a German car, but it's really maybe put together in one of our states.
That's one of the great things about this movie, is that really it kind of goes through the entire history. What manufacturing was after World War II, how the manufacturing base declined over the years, and then what is American made today? What's it like for these businesses to compete in a global economy? And it's not as clear as it used to be. You know, you can have a foreign-made car, or that you think's foreign-made, like a BMW or a Honda, and it's made right here, and it's keeping people employed.
I mean, Apple is a wonderful company. It's an American company, grew out of a garage in California, but most of the products that Apple make are made overseas just because it's cheaper in China, in one of these kind of, you know, buildings with hundreds of people just putting these things together.
Well, we're seeing that demand is starting to rise. And so Apple just recently announced they're going to be making one of their computers here.
Sure.
That's because of the rise in demand, you know. And you have Walmart making announcements like they're going to buy $50 billion over the next 10 years of American-made goods. It's because people are starting to pay attention to this issue. And that's one of the things that we wanted to track through the film.
So were there some surprises that you found? You traveled all around, right?
Right.
Putting together the movie. Where did you travel? What did you find?
We went all across the country to film the movie, and then now we're going on a 32-city tour, 32 cities, 32 days, and we're really talking to the people in the communities that are making things happen, the employers, the factories, the economic development organizations, to really get a picture of what's going on in the country. And it's surprising how much is actually still made here, how many people are employed in this industry, and what we can all do to help you know, improve the economy in the nation. Yeah.
What can we do? If there's some item that I know I want to buy, do I just go online and see if I can find it made in America? Is it just that easy as a Google search?
You know, yeah, but I think there's also organizations in each of our areas that can help with that.
Okay.
So if there's a Chamber of Commerce or there is an economic development group, it does take rolling up the sleeves just a little bit, but I think it all starts with just flipping things over in the store.
Okay, looking. If you want to see the movie, American Made Movie, when is it coming to our theaters here?
Yeah, theaters, it hits August 30th,
okay.
And it's national release. If you don't catch it on the tour schedule is actually on our website, theamericanmademovie.com. And also you can follow us on Facebook and like us there and follow the tour. We got a lot of cool pictures.
Terrific.
32 cities, 32 days. It's just an amazing experience to see the country that way.
Nathaniel McGill, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Sounds like a fascinating movie. Good to have you on the show.
Thanks.